You got to be careful of what you buy and where you buy it and what is the dominating factor supporting your neighborhood. And the reason I mention this is because years back I had a client and he had 2 shopping centers in Melbourne, Florida. This area was highly populated by the space world of NASA and the Kennedy Space Center and things of that nature. When they shut the NASA down in Florida, all those jobs left, all those people left. And we had 2 shopping centers for over 100,000 square feet total that almost went virtually empty. And I'm seriously meaning empty. I think we were about 10% occupancy. Luckily, the owner had the wherewithal to hold the properties and didn't lose them. But what happened is we started bringing medical tenants in and we started changing the dynamic of it. We had much lower rent rates, but we were able to fill the centers again. But the area really took it on the chin. And the problem with that is there was one industry supporting the entire neighborhood. And this happens in places like Detroit. You've heard about when they shut the car manufacturers down, the whole town goes empty. You could get yourself in big trouble with that. That is why when you're looking for areas, you're looking for areas that are kind of on the come up. Don't just look for price for perfection. Look for things on the come up. I bought a property just now on a main street where they're knocking down a bunch of other shopping centers and they're building apartments. That's going to bring residents in and retail out, which is going to help my retail centers. That's what you're looking for. But if you base it on one thing and one thing alone, like NASA or like a car factory, you could get yourself in big trouble. And you got to watch this. You'll see it a lot now. A lot of people put a lot of money into building multifamily around these Amazon supercenters. And trust me, Amazon could close one of those at a blink of an eye. And if they do, these guys are going to be hurting because there'll be no jobs in that area. So when you're buying, be careful where you buy. Make sure you're in a path of progress. You're not relying on one thing alone.